to infinity and beyond.
That kind of leads quite nicely onto our next topic, which is Joy City have announced Pirates of the Caribbean Tides of War, which is now open for pre-registration. It's a mobile MMO, a new mobile strategy game based on Disney's popular blockbuster series, where Pirates of the Caribbean features characters, ships, and storylines based on their hit movies. In-game players will become pirates in the world and will experience different playstyles with various strategies through building and ship construction and troop training. Furthermore, players can build an alliance to battle against each other or defeat common monsters floating through the sea. We're going to get characters such as Jack Sparrow, Captain Barbossa, Will Turner. They think this is going to be. They're very confident that this is going to align with the high quality that come to expect from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and players will be able to experience the same fun and excitement as they felt from the movies themselves. The pre-registration kicked off on March 30th, which will means that you can get a special castle of level 5. So it definitely kind of looks to me like it is almost like Star Wars Commander kind of. I mean, there's probably like tons of other games that this kind of you might feel familiar with. Definitely kind of building stuff. I mean, the pictures that they've put out, they look pretty impressive. The graphics it looks like there's plenty going on. I am more than willing to give this a go. I will jump in and see how it works. Yeah, it's a very much in the fact that they've outsourced it to another company will obviously mean that there's a chance of how they support it, maybe a different team coming into it. It's going to be interesting. They didn't really, again with mobile games, they're always a bit messy of when they're actually coming out. They don't tend to like it's all soft launches and different companies and stuff.
Yeah, and there's not many details on exactly how this game will play, but based on what we're seeing, it's kind of got like a mobile strike Clash of Clans kind of feel to it, which for me means it's not really my kind of game, but I will give it a shot. I'll load it up and see, if maybe there is a PvE aspect to it, and maybe I can set it up so that I won't get horribly mauled by all my neighbors like I would be in, say, Clash of Clans or whatever. But, this does seem like it's another one of those situations where Disney is like, we want a copy of that video game over there, but put it on one of our popular franchises, Pirates of the Caribbean. So,
yeah, I think the fact they've gone out to an external company means obviously then that generally I feel so often that it can go in one of two ways. It can either go the quality improves because you've got experts doing it slightly differently. It can also mean then they're a little bit more like making the money from the game, and they want it to be successful as how much Disney will promote it. If this is the only Pirates of the Caribbean title out this year for mobiles and stuff, because I can't help but wonder sometimes with Disney when they do these events and if there's too much going on at once, there's different. If this is the only Pirates content, this might work quite nicely as its own individual app. The fact that they're even branching it on all the movies means that they've got 5 movies to pull from. It's not generic. That's people aren't going to be sitting there in December going, "Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Oh no, that was." This is separate, and I think that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. I'm looking at some of the promo art right now, and so you've got the familiar characters, Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swann and all that stuff, but you've also got some other pirates, and it looks like they've got like Anne Bonny and Jack Rackham, Charles Vane, and if those names are familiar to some of our readers, those are the main characters of Black Sails, the TV show that literally just ended last night. I think the final episode was last night, and they were, of course, real pirates. But the designs that they're using are, I mean, I could tell you exactly which character is which based on how they look in the show, and I'm kind of like, well, which are we promoting here, Pirates of the Caribbean or Black Sails?
Yeah.
And Black Sails isn't a Disney property, so interesting enough. But, that's a minor thing, and obviously as much recognition as possible for these games. So
yeah, it's definitely kind of one of those games of I'm willing to see what it looks like, see how it plays. I like Pirates of the Caribbean, so I like the franchise. I like the movie. I'm hoping to see the movie later. So yeah, what it plays like, we'll find out when it comes out.
I will give it a shot. You can pre-register now. Is this growing trend among mobile games? You can pre-register on the App Store, either Apple or Google, and you'll get a bonus of like 500 bread or something like that.
Yeah.
And I assume bread will be important. So
Yes. Bread's always important.
well, yes, but not as important as the rum.
No,